Well, as we continue our theme on China's education system, a female primary school teacher in Yunnan province has been banned from teaching after she ordered 3 students to stand naked at the front of her classroom. The 3 first graders from Shuanglong Center Primary School in Kunming were ordered by their teacher, a Miss Zhang, to take off their clothes and stand at the front because they did not bring tools for cleaning the classroom.
Yes, the teacher first had her wages cut and apologised at a staff conference, but angry parents weren't satisfied, saying their children had lost their dignity. So the Panlong District Education Bureau removed Zhang from her post and said she would never return to the classroom. This has sparked some pretty strong reaction both in the local area and in online forums. And our researcher, Kevin Dia, is following the story and joins us now from the newsroom. Kevin, what are people saying about this issue?
The incident has actually raised a wider argument on education. Many people think the treatment of the teacher is too harsh. They say the reason why this has happened is partly due to the failing family education. One user says, it's long been an active trait of Chinese people that we only criticize teachers. A poor upbringing at home will result in a bad education for society. Parents should think carefully about how they bring up their kids, so that they're respectful.
Kevin, is there anyone actually voicing any support for the teacher in this issue?
Well, many people are shocked and think it's unbelievable. They are strongly criticizing the teacher, saying she's inhumane and mentally disturbed, and that her actions damaged the self-respect of the kids and violated their privacy. Many of them think the punishment of the teacher is not enough. One person says that in addition to the teacher, the relevant school officials should also take some responsibility, and the law department should provide legal aid to the victims and bring the teachers to justice.
That is BON's Kevin Jia reporting from the newsroom. A couple of more facts about this story. We actually don't know if these 3 children, these students, were boys or girls, but they were first graders. And one of the students actually told reporters that aside from being stripped naked in front of the class, the teacher actually painted on them somehow. So according to local media reports, this teacher was fairly new at her job. She began work actually in September as an intern on a sort of 1-year trial basis. And after that year, she would have become a full-time employee.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the parents said the children involved were traumatised by this,
yeah,
by this incident and scared, indeed, of returning to school afterwards. Yeah. They said that the teacher had violated their rights and that sort of behaviour could indeed cause psychological harm. Now, the parents of 3 of the students said the decision to dismiss the teacher is of some comfort to them, and also guarantee that this incident wouldn't happen again in the future. Now, we've also got the Education Bureau Chief Li Qian weighing in. He said this is the most severe punishment ever made by the Bureau so far. China's law on protection of minors does stipulate that teachers and administrators in school who subject students to corporal punishment or humiliate students should be disciplined. So very severely disciplined in this case.
It's a disturbing incident. I'm not sure if all the facts are even out there at this point. But we will continue with more on China's education system with some thoughts that we get from some locals and straight from the street as BON News continues after this.